Gragas. So let's jump back 15 seconds.
Yeah, Graves was hiding in the brush and waited for Gragas to walk into it. And it's just a simple of right click buckshot dash and ult.
There we go, dash and ult at full range. Well played, Chaos.
I felt like that was a waste of an arrow. There's really nothing they can do unless, you know, unless Nautilus was ready to hook him back, but the Nautilus hook isn't really quite like Blitz hook anyways. You know, he pulls himself forward and the enemy back, so the distance is actually a half. So that arrow is more of, hey, I'm afraid he's gonna flash ult me, so I'm gonna just arrow and back the heck out.
Yeah, which I think it's better safe than sorry in this situation, but Graves now got himself a Zeal and a crit cloak up, as well as that Bloodthirster, which is where all that damage is coming from. How long till the next dragon? Can't be long. I don't think TSM will be grouping up around it, clearing out wards with this Oracle's on odd one. Ward goes in the back of the pen by Navi. And they take it out almost instantly. There is the dragon respawn, but Chaos and Reggie are bearing down on this mid turret. Baited him in for the dragon. They're going to stay and get themselves a tier 2 turret in the TSM in the Navi base. Very well played by TSM. And again, Navi is still doing the dragon. Slowly, TSM are just ramming this mid lane.
Yeah, right now TSM's priority is just to take whatever global objective pops up like dragon and then take tower. Once they get enough pressure, they can create enough distance to pull back to Baron. It's a really good time to be able to set up Baron once the second tower is down, because
Ashar is going to land on the back side of X Special. The ult comes out from Citizen Wayne. Great taunt by Reginald, but he does get it cancelled. And a great flash knockup comes out of Cotton X. He's got that AoE slowdown. Why are there only 4 members of TSM here? Because Dyrus is around the backside beating up Ash and Alistar. Citizen Wayne gets stunned within all that. Cotton X is the next target. TSM take down a couple of kills. Nezreal does finish off Reginald. He's being chasing now onto Chaos. Double kill for Mundo. Only Alistar and Ash left up for Navi. And TSM, they're going to back away to do the Baron.
that's the free Baron. You know, with 3 players down, no smite, there's no real... Ooh, actually... Yeah, there's no real threat of them stealing it. I don't think they even have a ward on it, so... that's just a really bad position to fight. They thought that they caught Janna by herself, but the team wasn't too far, and it was really just a 3v3 fight in that little area. It was Udyr, Ashe, and Gragas versus Janna, Graves, and Galio. So in terms of catching people off guard, is from behind when you're catching them off guard, you need a little bit more people to actually follow up that damage and create a more meaningful engage. Because if you can give 1 or 2 people, the fight is just so much easier. They're only able to chip them, take them really low, but TSM was able to still output damage, still output CC as they're running away. And you know, as soon as Kennen was able to assist them, the fight was pretty much theirs.
Yeah, they waited again on killing that Baron. Waited till Reginald was back up. Gave it to him as well. So it's all 5 members have the buff. Citizen Wayne's finally getting himself a blue buff. There we go. Well done to that Gragas. So TSM, they are up by 7, nearly 8,000 gold, and they are just waiting.
Oh, that Gragas does not want to eat that smite.
Just dash away from it. He's got the rest of TSM bearing down on the mid turret with him now. Everyone has grouped up. There's quite a bit of poke coming out of those Resolute Smites, and 650 crits coming out of Chaos.
The way I see this next fight is that the best way to engage this fight is the moment somebody walk past that first step on their tower side. You throw an Astro out, you throw the Gragas ult, knock 1 person back, everybody back out, and they can salvage this fight. Like right there, if they hit the arrow on Galio, they can actually just knock him back and force the fight under their tower, and or give him, because they have enough CC with Nautilus and Alistar to keep him there pretty much until he dies. So it's just they gotta time this arrow perfectly, or they're gonna lose this fight, because they're gonna take a lot of poke, and really, if they don't do it soon as well, ooh, that hook actually almost hit him. If they don't do it soon, this tower is, they're gonna be poked in front of tower until they can just actually dive.
They do get the knockup on the Cactus. It's a lot of damage. Cactus gets burst down. Well played. Antigen grabs the kill. Oddone is the next focus. He gets headbutted back into tower. Double kill for Ash. And Navi looking really strong. Did we even use an arrow there? We did. But that's a minor point which we've got. Nezrelas and Sand chasing, leading the charge. All onto this TSM. Who are still Baron. They want the blood. They are out for the kill. And there's going to be at least one, easily two turrets. When the minions get here. New buff. Gonna take that one from Sinzen. So he's gone from having no blue buffs at all in the game to getting two in quick succession. It's like Christmas. Those members of TSM that are still alive do still have Baron, and they now have a 5-man team again, so there's no point risking anything more. Navi will back away.
It's actually pretty hard for TSM to push on Navi at this point because, like I said, the moment anyone on their team steps past that first step in front of the tower, just they're gonna have to eat an arrow. They're gonna eat that Dragasol, and it's gonna position whoever gets stunned back into tower. And when you get knocked back by Gragasol, keep in mind, you got the Nautilus to hook him back further, and you have the Alistar to hook him back even further. I mean, not hook him back, but push him back even further. And still, like, you wouldn't even need Alistar at that point. I'd rather just keep Alistar up front and just pulverize the onslaught of enemy just to make sure that that one person is completely singled out.
30 minutes in, Navi 1-0 up, looking to make it 2. We do have TSM trying their hardest to stop them though. They are up at 8 kills to 2. They are down from what was an 8,000 gold difference to a 5.6k gold difference. With Udish having the top lane, these 4 members of Navi, they're in the bottom half in the jungle, need to be a little bit careful. Especially Cosnex, as he has already exposed that. His Resolute Smite is slow, takes quite a bit of poke from Chaos. Does Dredge Line, there's the ult, and there's the ult from Citizen Wayne. And I told you under the tower, he gets blown up. Dyrus is going in by this. This could be it for Navi. TSM looking like they want to end the game. The exhaust is out onto Dyrus. And Antigen to what damage he can. Renegade, odd one. Trying to save as much as he can.
Oh, that is not good. They're getting way too greedy.
Alistar gets melted as soon as his ult ran out. TSM. They're now 5v3 onto this mid tower.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I was looking at them hit Mundo with the bulwark on, and I was thinking of Reggie's face, and he's like, "Oh yeah, thank you for healing me."
One's going to get burst down. Wow, staying a little bit too far out of his welcome. Flash and snare onto Chaos doesn't quite come through, but Antigen cannot win that fight. And
they are messing up really hard. Like, the moment Graves got hooked, it was a priority for, you know, Calio and Kennen to just turn on them because it's 4v2. It's better to just turn on them and deal as much damage as just force them back off of Graves and to keep on running.
Dragon's up, and he's going to grab this. They are closing the gold gap down again. Did lose that mid turret, yes, but they haven't lost an inhibitor. Got quite a bit of farm to pick up as well. Citizen body slamming onto Alistar as if he wanted to cancel that recall. Not really how it works, but that's okay. What are you sitting on now, Reginald? Got a Randuin's, or he's going to start building a Randuin's, so that the people that attack him can't run away so quickly when he gets his ult down. That's not quite your normal AP for an melee resist tank.
This game's getting closer and closer because, you know, the longer the game goes on, the gold difference, it just doesn't mean as much. If TSM doesn't do anything meaningful very, very soon, this game's gonna last very, very long.
TSM are looking to do something meaningful, and by that they're looking to take this mid inhibitor. We landed slow into Citizen Wayne. Don't really have that engage yet. Back off ever so slightly. Navi catch a cleaver. Nezrelas is the recipient.
So this is a really, really sensitive balancing act, because if they go up too far, basically anyone that, if they get too close besides Mundo or Galio, they're going to be caught in a lot of danger. Because even Galio, he can't even ult. Now he can ult, because Galio ults, I mean, the bear stance just went off. So the problem with Galio this fight is Nautilus passive and bear stance is going to cancel his ultimate every time he try and ult. So he's got to time the bear stance, he's got to time the passive. Like right now, if his bulwark is up, he should go in and he should hit his R.
Instead he's going to get R'd under the tower. Nezrelas will burst him down. Chaos in the backside does get knocked up. Kodnik's going to do what he can, but he's tanking so much with the heal, and with the shield from Special does finally drop to Nezrelas, but the rest of TSM are going to work. Navi are low, Citizen Wave around the backside. Darius is still here. Mundo does chase. Darius drops and grabs that kill onto Alistar. TSM are going to switch, take down this mid inhibitor, and back away.
Yeah, this is a very, very tough situation for Galio, because there are so many things that can stop his ultimate without them even actually having to try. Right? You have the Nautilus passive that's gonna interrupt his ultimate if he gets hit every 12 seconds. You have the bear stance that's gonna interrupt his ultimate every 6 seconds. So I know the best time for him to use his ultimate is go up, bait the bear stance, bait the right click from Nautilus, bulwark himself, and then use his ultimate. You know, you can actually even flash forward and try and catch more people. But it's so very difficult. People don't give him enough credit. In this type of composition, right, you go in, you try and do that, you can still eat an Ashe arrow while you're channeling your ult. If you don't catch Ashe, you can still eat Gragas barrel that will cancel out your ultimate if you don't catch him as well. So is a balance between timing the bear stance from Udyr, timing the passive from Nautilus, and catching both Ashe and Gragas to land a meaningful ult.
Let's wait and watch it. The Baron is back up again. Navi and TSM both sitting around it, hovering and watching. Odd One has got himself an Oracle's up. We're going to go and start cleaning the Vision. Vision, which is only the one ward in the Dragon Pen here for Navi. And they're actually going to go and chase onto Kothnex. He does dredge line away, but the movement speed from Shurelius and the ult from Odd One chasing it in. They do want to catch on to something. TSM want to end this right here. Knockup goes on to Chaos. Knockup goes again thanks to Sand. And the fight's going on backwards and forwards. This is a little bit of a mess as Reginald can't get his ult down. Reginald's going to jump away and flash and die before he actually manages to get his ult or much of his damage off. Darius is going low, being focused down by Navi. Double kill again for Ashe. Chaos grabs most of the next damage. Triple kill for Ashe. Renegade is down, and wow, Navi, I mean, they were initiated onto by TSM. TSM don't really seem to know why they did it or what they wanted to get out of it afterwards. And Navi are going to go straight to the Baron.
Yeah, that was a very, very difficult call. He was, like, Galio went in, he really wanted to ult something, but there just wasn't the right time where he can catch enough people. It ended up, he took just way too much damage before he can flash and ult more than one person, so he ended up just using his flash after that last attack left, and so he ended up dying anyways.
There it is, Baron pick up by Navi, and TSM are back within back within 2,000 gold, sorry. So let's wait and watch